Hey, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Hey, 71. We missed you too. Hey,
Are you two
Texas.
gonna are you two gonna be our only people? Cause that'll be cute.
Yeah,
It'll be intimate.
that's
It'll be
right.
so cute and intimate.
Hey, that
There's
guy.
that guy. What's up, guys? We missed you too. Check your emails. Oh, Texas, check your emails. Okay. I thought, oh shit, what did I miss? Because I'm not good at emails, guys. I'm awful at emails. Don't ever hate me, guys, if I don't answer you, because I'm the worst when it comes to checking
Me
emails.
too. I always forget.
Do you know why, though? Because for my job, I'm constantly having to fucking check emails.
No, that guy. We don't want you to leave
What do you mean? Why would you say that? Why would you say I can leave if you need?
because you said it was intimate with just a few of us. But we don't want you to leave that guy. We're glad you're here.
No. Oh my God. No. You can sit with us. You could be intimate. You're allowed on the couch.
That's right.
You just can't touch my leg. You can only touch my arm. Deal? No leg touching? Oh my God. Anyway, the reason why I'm bad at emails is because my job, I have to answer emails constantly. So then what you have intimacy issues, don't we all? I think that every person on the planet has intimacy issues.
Has
Do you have
something.
intimacy
Sure.
issues, Leanne?
Yeah.
You know, I do too. You know what mine are?
What?
Ain't got no time for that shit.
I hear you.
Ain't no time for that shiz.
Right.
You get to a point in your life where you don't even think about that, right?
Pretty much.
Especially if you're married with somebody for a long time. You're like, all right, been there, done that 5,000 million times.
Yeah.
Just give me a kiss on the cheek and go night night.
Yeah.
So, anyway, how are you guys? First of all, 71, how is your mother and how are you? And Texas, how are you, sweetie? I feel like I haven't seen you. I know you come in, but you don't stay long. So I feel like we haven't got to talk to you much. How are you, Texas? And that guy, are you working on clandestine things or are you on a break?
And are the clouds moving?
Or are the clouds moving? Guess what, guys, though? I have. Oh, that guy, did you catch my presentation? What day was that, Leanne? Was that Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday on social media addiction. You need to go watch it if you didn't. 71. My mom's okay. She's walking, and tomorrow I have to deal with her anemia and hope they know how to. Oh, no.
Oh no.
I pray for you. I know. Still going through it with my dad. I told you guys after he got his heart ablation. What do you call that?
I think it
Is
is
that
a
right?
place, isn't it?
An
Yeah,
ablation? Am I saying it right?
I think so.
So that was done in the hospital, and he had to stay for a couple days. But typically, no, I'm not saying you're addicted to that guy. I just said that you would find it interesting because I know that you like lives that you like. How can I say this? Like educational things typically. You like good content. So I thought you would find it interesting because we in our research we found some stuff that we didn't know.
Mm-hmm. That
So
is true.
maybe you might know. You although you're a very smart guy. You usually know things, so you probably know everything I covered. But it's like how what your brain does when you become physiologically what happens to your brain when
Mm-hmm.
you become addicted to social media, and it's like a dopamine high, and then you can't get enough. Oh, your stepbrother has Parkinson's.
Oh
My
no.
dad thinks he has that, Texas. That's awful. My aunt had Parkinson's.
I'm sorry to hear that, Texas.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. She lived a long life, um, but she did suffer from that for a long time. But What was I saying? My brain's not working. Oh yes, the dopamine hits the ball. Yes. But yeah, it's interesting. We're gonna do a series on it. So we're going to do we were supposed to do part 2 today, but I've had to work late. But I'm going on vacation. I'm off tomorrow, so we'll do part 2 tomorrow for sure. And then Friday I work, and then I'm off for 10 days. So it is on. You guys are gonna be bored with us because we're gonna be on every night.
Yep.
You're gonna be like, these biatches need to go. So anyway, guess we went over to 71. You'll get a kick out of this. We were over at, oh, he's kind of a jerk already, Texas, so it makes it harder to deal with.
Oh.
Does it exasperate his personality? Does it bring it out more, the jerkiness? Was he a jerk before Parkinson's, I should say? And then now he's worse? I'm jumping around topics. I was trying to tell about my dad, and then I got sidetracked. So I need ADHD medicine. So anyway, so normally the ablation is done as an outpatient, but because he was so ill, they kept him in for observation, and he ended up getting COVID. So he's been suffering from COVID all week. Called me today, and they put him on that medicine. It's not Paxlovid, it's the other one. I can't remember the name.
Oh yeah, I can't think of the name of it, but yes, I know what you mean.
Starts with an M, I believe. So Bella, get out of my Temu bag. None of that is yours. No, get out of there. Go, hit the road. This is yours, and these balloon things are yours, but you're not opening.
What is this?
It's the powder for your balloons. All right, go. You're spoiled. So they put him on that, and he's been testing himself every day and judging how bad he has COVID by how dark the line is on the positive.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, Dad, it doesn't work that way. You're either positive or negative. The test is not that advanced. It doesn't tell you how bad your COVID is. Oh, hi, Coral. I'm glad you got here, honey. Yes, miss you. I know we go live at odd times, so it's always nice to see you guys when you can make it in.
Yeah.
The people that, schedules don't jive with our late night schedules. Monoclonal. That's it. Thanks, that guy. See, I told you know a lot. He knew what it was called.
Yep.
Monoclonal. Usually Irvin knows all the medical answers, but he's not here. Anyway, we were over at Coral. Do you go to Mommy Ramblings? I'm only asking because you do crafts and they do crafts, and I didn't know if you go there. But anyway, I was there. Leanne and I were there today, a few minutes ago. And I don't know if we're bad people. I would like to think that we're not, but I don't know. You guys I'm gonna tell you this story, and then I want you guys to be perfectly honest with us, because maybe we're bad people. Maybe we're wrong and we should shut up. But so here we go. I'll tell the story. So Leanne and I are over there. We go to the auction every Wednesday and Saturday, mostly, for the most part.
Yeah.
And then I'll rewatch her lives when she's covering like cases and things. And I haven't really been keeping up on the drama end of stuff, but I got the gist of what's happening to her, which I totally disagree with. But I'm not heavily involved in the drama because I work too much and I can't be. So anyway, we go over tonight. Sometimes I go up on panel and sell on the auction, but tonight I was too tired because I have a very long day at work. So I decided just to participate. And there's a lady that goes into this chat. I'm not going to say her name, but there's a person that goes into this chat every auction as well. And every time they put a particular item up to bid on, this lady bids on it, but it causes so much havoc because she never follows the rules, number one, or is behind in the chat and things get confusing, or if someone doesn't answer her question right away, she'll type in there how frustrating this is and that, and just totally makes really passive aggressive comments.
Yeah, it stops the whole auction.
It stops the entire auction, right? Like
I-
Leanne said.
Mm-hmm.
And then people in the chat cater to this passive aggressive person who treats them poorly. And there's maybe 3 of us or 4 of us in the chat that are tired of it.
Yeah.
So we make little jokey comments back and forth. Nothing too mean. Nothing mean at all.
No.
It's just, little like nudgy comments where we're like elbowing each other, like, hey, like, this is ridiculous.
Or something,
Yes.
Nothing mean at all.
Nothing sinister. Just playful. No. And there's a few women in this chat and people on panel that just baby her and enable her. Mm-hmm. It stops the entire auction. It throws the whole vibe off. And then we get told to not be mean. So I'm like, you know what? We got to go. And then this woman gets her way on everything, like this chatter. And I know this sounds petty, but it gives me severe anxiety because the people in her community are really nice. Mm-hmm. And she goes in there and just demands her way. And then people cater to her like, oh, don't get upset. It's like, as soon as she says, it's so frustrating. And she doesn't even say it in a nice way. She says it in a bitchy way. And none of us act like that. If I go into a chat and, we all go into chats and if something's going on panel, we can get annoyed. That happens to all of us. I'm not in the chat typing, oh my God, it's not even worth me re-asking the question because by the time I type it out, you guys will be on to another. Like, that's the kind of stuff she writes. And then people in the chat, oh, it's okay. Why don't you? It's okay. And I almost said the name. And it drives me effing nuts. So me and a few other chatters with Leanne will be like, eye roll or something like that. And then we get told to not be mean. So I was like, and then right before we left, people were saying, oh, you're so sweet, so-and-so. She's not sweet. She's rude.
Yes. Hi, Fiddle. Hope everything's okay. She's at the ER.
Oh, no. I hope you're okay, honey.
Yeah.
Tattoos. I'm talking about some lady in freaking Mommy Rambley's chat. So anyway, we had to go. So Leanne's like, are you ready to go? She wrote it right out in the chat. And I said, yep, I've had enough. And we rolled. Like, how are you going to let this person come in and disrupt the entire auction every freaking night?
Well, and we like to go and watch it. It's relaxing to us. And then you get her in there and they'll be on a completely different item. And she's still ranting and raving about the item that she's confused about and everything else. It's so irritating.
And everybody caters to her. Mm-hmm. And then the way auctions work is you present a freaking item, you bid on it. Whoever wins the highest bid in the allotted amount of time wins. Mm-hmm. Not when this lady's on. Not when this lady's on. She'll want everything that's on the screen, and then it'll already be gone to somebody else. And then Carolyn will have to stop what she's doing, go find a duplicate. Then the lady will be like, I'll be right back. I got to go answer the door. Mm-hmm. And it's so frustrating.
I'll answer you in a couple minutes, she said.
And then people in the chat are babying her. Oh, you finally won. You finally got it, so-and-so. Oh, you're so sweet. You're not sweet. She's not sweet. She's rude as hell. Rude. And people are enabling her, so we had to leave.
Passive aggressive, very much so. Yes, it does sound petty, but it's irritating when you
It is petty. It's petty as F.
You enjoy, it's like we enjoy going there and watching the auction, and we are on the same level, we're watching it and stuff. And that's usually something we like to do, but when it becomes irritating, it's no longer fun to do that.
Okay, so we bowed out, and we didn't make this big grand, people do their grand exit. Like, that's it. I'm leaving. Like, anybody cares if someone leaves, but people feel the need to always announce their exit. We didn't do that. But we left. No, you guys in the chat tell me, are we wrong? Are we wrong for not catering and enabling this lady and telling her that she's sweet when she isn't? And the other people will get like kind of a passive aggressive with me.
Yeah, they do.
Over this lady because she always bids on what I bid on.
Always. It doesn't matter what Christiane is bidding on, she will bid on the same thing.
It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one time the item comes up again because there's multiple items of the same thing. So it'll get presented numerous times through the night. So the last time they brought up the same item that causes controversy every time it's brought up. And she's like, oh, that's okay. She wrote a salty ass comment. She was like, what did she say, Leanne?
I don't want to be greedy. I'll let those ladies.
No, before that. That was her excuse because she was being mean. What was the mean comment?
Oh.
She was like, I'm not bidding or something.
Yeah,
I forget.
Yeah.
Like, and then somebody wrote, don't be salty. And she wrote, I'm not being salty. I just didn't want to be greedy and let the other ladies have a chance. And she only did that because I wasn't bidding. But then everybody's like, oh, you're so sweet, so-and-so. How is she sweet? She comes in there, makes her passive-aggressive ass comments every night and gets babied. How's that sweet? It's not sweet. It's not.
Did you see what Fiddly said? I saw that. Hadn't you won outright and then they redid the whole bid again? That was whack.
Yes, Fiddly D. It happened again tonight. The same shit. So Leanne wrote in there because Leanne knows me. And there's a couple other chatters in there that got it too. So we were just making little comments back and forth to each other and laughing, just trying to make it lighthearted. And one of the mods comes in and tells us not to be mean.
It wasn't even a mod.
Oh, it wasn't a mod?
Oh, it was just somebody.
What do you mean? You didn't tell that lady not to be mean when she's in there screaming, writing in all capitals.
Exactly. She is one of the coddled ones, 71.
I don't know why, though.
I don't either.
Carolyn doesn't have to coddle anybody. She has a good community. She has a lot of people in her chat. She has massive support. So why are we coddling mean people?
I don't know.
It drives me absolutely freaking nuts. So we had to leave.
Yeah.
Which pisses me off. But do you guys think I was wrong? Am I being ridiculous? I need to know. Because I need to know, and I need to know an outsider's view. And I know this is petty. But I mean, we look forward to the auction because it's very normally it's very relaxing. But it hasn't been lately because every time I bid on a freaking hair barrette, this person comes in and just does this on purpose. It's weird. Bitch, no. What do you mean tattoos? Night, Texas.
Good night, Texas.
What do you mean, no, bitch, no?
I think she means about her.
Oh, her. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not going back. I'm done.
Yeah.
For the night. So we just went live to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Why do creators do that, though? A lot of people do. And it's not even so much Carolyn as the people in the chat. She's Fiddly D said she's a Mother Fulkerson troublemaker. That was ridiculous because she seemed so bitter. That was my impression watching on exactly, and you should have seen her tonight. I'm not being insensitive. Okay, she is, and everybody's. Why do they baby her?
I don't know.
Like I get it. Like if you're like us, where we get 25, 30 people in the chat, maybe we should, coddle, but. When you have 150 people in chat, why every time you're live, you don't need to coddle? Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Because what it does is the people that are in there every night supporting are getting frustrated and anxiety. Because if you and I felt it and those other few people in chat felt it, other people watching are feeling it.
Right.
Because it stops the whole live. It sends everything to a halt.
Yep. It's frustrating.
I don't know. I just don't understand that. Like people like that. I don't know. They shouldn't be enabled.
Exactly, Fiddle Dee Dee. She's like a cactus. Not sure why she needs coddling. Yes.
All right, thanks, 71. I just needed you guys to tell me because you know me. I always feel like I feel bad after I do something, but I'm not going to feel bad
I
because
don't feel bad.
I think she like targets me. It's weird.
It is.
Never bidding. And then they brought up I always bid on hair clips because Bella loves hair clips. So they bring up hair clips and my ass is bidding on them. I get all excited because Bella loves them. And the bid starts at $5. By the time the bids are over, these hair clips go up to $20
Mm-hmm.
because she's in there bidding, but it's so fast. And then if she loses, the whole auction stops. Everything has to be reviewed. It's crazy. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't even bid on. I can't even enjoy bidding on them anymore because I refuse to because I'm not getting it. I even call it Clipgate now.
That guy said,
For
what you
Clipgate.
have to remember is it's her channel. If she wants to coddle, that's her prerogative.
I know. I just don't get it. Why? Why? I understand it's her prerogative, but why?
What makes her so different than anybody else in there?
That's my point. That's my point. It's ups. Oh my gosh.
71. Don't feel
Roof.
bad about having feelings of people doing things around you or to you. And Fiddle Dee Dee says very clicky.
Yes. And I know it's her prerogative, and it's not necessarily even Carolyn that it's the people in the chat. And then and it's so passive aggressive. It's you can see that they're directing their comments towards me and Leanne in favor of this woman.
Right.
It's crazy to me. Like Leanne was bidding on hair clips in one night, and some other lady, and this woman starts bidding against Leanne, and then Leanne dipped out because the barrettes got up to $24, and Leanne's like, I can't afford that. These were for my granddaughter. So a third person came in and started bidding, and here they were trying to outbid Leanne to win the barrettes for this mean lady.
Yep.
And then after the bid was over and Leanne lost, and the woman that won it for the mean lady paid $24 for 5 hair clips.
Mm-hmm.
And said, I don't care. I would have spent $50 on those hair clips just to go against Leanne and have this mean ass lady win.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, OG. I'm over here bitching. I'm bitching for no reason, but I'm frustrated.
It was frustrating, I have to say. We're just not in the mood for people that piss us off.
Ours is not to question why. Ours is but to do or die. That guy, I am so done with you. Look.
That's funny.
Okay, Shakespeare. You're supposed to be on my side, that guy.
That's hilarious.
I know, 71. Hi, OG. How are you, honey? Are you driving? You're always driving. Are you smoking cigarettes with me? I'm smoking a cigarette. Where's Morning Betty? She says when she's live with us, Leanne, she says she imagines sitting on the porch with coffee and cigarettes with me because that's exactly what I do. But I don't know how she knew that.
That's funny.
You know that's what I do. Except the spiders are all out, so I'm being very leery about being out here. Yeah. But did you guys know that freaking Natasha's community, I believe Natasha too, and that other channel, what was that channel's name that always makes videos about mommy ramblings?
Hell to the no.
Hell to the no. Are threatening to call the freaking feds on Carolyn because her sons were fishing. They live near a lake. Her sons were fishing. A fish died in the process of fishing because that's usually what happens. And an eagle swooped down and took a dead fish. So now they're turning her in for poisoning an eagle.
But they didn't actually poison it.
But they didn't actually poison the eagle. And I was like, that makes zero sense because animals have natural instincts. They won't eat things that are rotten or poisonous. And the fish was dead for 5 seconds.
Exactly.
You're going out for a smoke. You pissed too, OG? What's the matter? That guy, you're an independent contractor. You can take both sides for the right price. I'm going to find you. I'm coming to Long Beach, and I'm going to find you. Okay, Fiddly D. That's so bitchy that they did that, and the creator shouldn't have allowed it. I saw Kevin say something like, are we redoing closed bids? I bet a lot noticed it because that wasn't right, Fiddly D, but everybody caught, 90% of the people caught her. And then she was at it again tonight. And every time we're in there, she's at it. And I can't even go in and enjoy myself at an auction anymore.
That's true.
Here, what's the matter, OG? Did something happen in real life that you can't talk about? I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, me too.
Who do I got to beat up? Let me get my Italian out. I'll be right there. I'll put him under the mattress for you. How about that? Catch me outside. That guy. Well, I hope they enjoy the felony charge for falsifying information, making erroneous reports on a federal level. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what? How ridiculous is that? You're watching that hard. You're watching a creator that, because she often posts like when she walks around the lake and stuff like that. You're watching her that closely that you're watching her son's fish and looking for something to go live about, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's content.
Yeah.
Hi, Paige. I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's that guy. Did you know that OG lived where we live? So we're all West Coasters here. Well, 3 of us. Something is in the air, I think.
Mm-hmm. Is there going to be a full moon soon?
How are you, Paige? We miss you. But yes, that I couldn't believe it. When they said it, I thought they were joking. I literally thought they were joking. But they are mass reporting her for this eagle who swooped down on its own to get this fish. I didn't watch the video, but that's what they said.
That is crazy.
And then they keep saying how irrelevant she is and washed up she is, but they're watching every second of her life. It's insane. I wish I had that kind of time on my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could wake up in the morning and have nothing going on in my real life, not a damn thing going on in my real life, that I have 24 hours to devote to stalking somebody.
No kidding.
Why would you even want to spend your time that way? Is that like people's bitterness and need for retribution is so deep they can't see that you have to wake up in the morning and do this because you want retribution so badly. For what? What? I don't understand. For what? I don't. There's so many real problems in the world. Some people have so many real problems in their real life. You can't tell me that these people that do this shit don't have real troubles in their real life that they should be devoting their energy and time to.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. The Shaw business trial? No. I haven't watched any trials lately. Typically I do, but I haven't gotten into anything lately. I've been down the rabbit hole with deep diving social media addiction and just reading all kinds of articles on that. And I got away from trials. But is it good? It's bad? This is why you smoke weed, that guy. The Eagle bonus. But yeah. I haven't watched it, but I've seen in my feed a few people are covering it. I need to get back into some true crime. You know, um, there's a study that they did that people used, I forget what the percentages were, but it was a really high amount of people, of women, it's women, mainly women, that have to watch true crime to relax.
Really?
Yes. It was like over 50% of women
Wow.
enjoy watching true crime to fall asleep at night and to relax.
Hmm.
And then it was like one of those things where they were trying to tie it into like you're a sociopath if you do this. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure over 50% of women are not sociopaths because they like to watch true crime to relax.
Right.
But it is odd, you know what I mean? Because here we are, because I do it. I watch them to relax. Sometimes I'll put it on my headphones and lay in bed and fall asleep to interrogations or
Right.
a trial or whatever, and it's always murder and it's brutal, but I wonder what it is about it that makes us relax.
I don't know.
Something so brutal and chaotic and sad. You know what I mean?
Right.
You would think that would make us hyped up and not get good sleep. I should look into that. I should read about that. Why we do that. But
That would be interesting to know.
yes, Sarah, I know. I saw the pictures of the mattress.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see them, Leanne?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw some of the crime scene photos, but that's all I really saw. I didn't go into it any further. That guy said, I would argue that over 50% of women are sociopaths, but not because they want. Spoken by a man. OG said, the fish probably swallowed the hook. They're not recoverable after that. Yeah, the fish was dead. You saw the video, OG? Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it, but they said that, the eagle swooped down and got it. That's what it would do in nature if there was a fish floating. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't wild animals have an instinct not to eat something that's rotten that will poison them? I mean, my cat, Millie, won't eat 1 day old cat food. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a really interesting trial, though, Sarah. I'm going to actually look into it. Paige said, when you're tired and you can't fall asleep and you watch something that you have to concentrate on something, you end up falling asleep because you're trying really hard to concentrate on it. Oh, that's true. Millie is a princess, 71 is. You know, 71, you're going to be so hurt. So my husband, you know how I tell you guys, she's my cat, but she's in love with my husband and not me. Leanne knows, she witnesses it.
Mm-hmm.
She dances for him. As soon as he walks through the door from work, runs over and twirls and puffs her fur out and makes herself like a peacock with feathers. Puffs her fur out, makes herself real big, doesn't she, Leanne?
Oh, yeah, she does.
And gets up on her tippy toes like a ballerina dancer on all four of them and does this little twirl. Constant, like all over the place, right in front of them. She's been doing it since she was tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Purrs. When I come in the door, she runs. She literally runs from me when I walk in from work. I don't get it. And I'm the one that combs her, because you have to comb Persians daily or they'll get matted. I comb her. I clean her gross eyes because Persians' faces are flat, so their eyes are always gross. They leak eye boogers. And her nose, you have to clean their nose because if you don't, it'll get crusty and they can't breathe. I flea comb her. She never goes outside, and I do give her flea treatments, but my dog goes outside and brings fleas in, even though he's treated. I don't know how it happens. It's an anomaly, but it does. And I feed her. I do everything, but she hates me. Mm-hmm. Explain it. And I'm an animal lover. They sense bad people, but I'm not bad.
She hates you. Her favorite person is your husband.
It pisses me off. But anyway, so he says to me the other day, because she was doing, my living room looks like romper room with cat toys. She has a cat house, a cat tower, cat play mat, like every cat thing you can think of. It. You would think I had a toddler, but she hates all of her toys. The only thing she loves to play with is a bread tie.
Her ticky ticky.
And we call it a ticky ticky because that's what she knows it as. Because when I throw it to her, I always go here, ticky ticky ticky, like that. So it became her ticky. So I'm like, get your ticky, and she'll go look for it. But then I'll go to throw it down my hallway, and there's a wall between my hallway and the living room, and she'll run down the opposite side of the wall, down the living room where the hallway would be. So I'm like, I don't think she's very smart. And he goes, well, I was reading about Persians, and they're not bright. I said, nah, because Lucy was highly intelligent, my other Persian that passed away at 17. And so I looked, 71, you're going to be heartbroken. Persian cats are the least intelligent cat breed. They're dumb. Google literally uses the word dumb. So Millie's dumb.
Did it say what was the most intelligent cat breed?
No, it didn't. You love her anyways. I'm ready to put her in a box and send her to you. She doesn't love me. No, I didn't read to see who the most intelligent were, but I thought that Siamese cats weren't they? Aren't they?
Yeah.
I know Siamese are very intelligent. I don't know if they're the smartest, but I think they're up there.
So are Manx cats. They're so smart and so different than any cat I've ever had.
Wait, what did Sarah say?
Oh, no, I missed it.
I know I missed it. Oh, look at all these things we missed. Okay, Sarah said, I love true crime from Agatha Christie to share. I do too, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Paige Vaughn said, animals in the wild will eat anything if they're hungry enough. Look at vultures. They eat things that have been sitting out in the rotting forever. Oh, really, Paige? So I was wrong about that? Christ, I was commenting that everywhere. Like I was so smart. I was like, well, science says that animals won't eat something that will make them ill and die. No, then let it be. Okay, OG said, that's hilarious. And there's a picture of a cat. And Sarah said, that is because you are her mom and Bella is her sister. Yeah, but she should love me because I'm her mom. Pugs are the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pugs are the same way. My friend had a pug. She used to have to do that too with her eyes.
Me too.
Oh, you did too?
Mm-hmm.
OG, your living room looks like a romper room for cats. Yes. I stopped buying her toys, though. I would get all excited. You know those crinkle tunnels? She has like 3 of those crinkle tunnels. She's never been in a tunnel once. Oh, I made her ass go in one. I pushed her in it, Leanne, and she went crazy. Now she's terrified of the crinkle tunnel. If she sees it, she spazzes out and runs.
Does Meow Meow get in it?
Yes, because she's normal. If you go anywhere near Millie with a crinkle tunnel, watch out. You would think she's looking at a serial killer.
That's funny.
And balloons. I don't know why she's terrified of balloons. You can't have a balloon in this house. She'll spaz. She spazzes. If it's in the kitchen, she will not come out here to eat. She won't leave the bedroom because there's a balloon in the house. So I believe it. Google's right. She is not intelligent.
Sarah said, I have 3 cats, and it was the same for me. They love my other members of my family.
Isn't that awful, Sarah? So Millie was a replacement to my Lucy. Lucy passed away. She was 17. She was my absolute best friend. She hated everybody. Everybody. I'm talking hissed at people. Hissed at everybody but me. And we had such a good bond. And when she passed away, I was not going to get another cat because animals don't live long enough. And it's so heartbreaking when you lose them. And I just don't want to ever feel that heartbreak again. You know, it's I don't know why their lives are so short, but it's such a joy to have them. But then, ultimately they're going to leave you. And I don't want to feel that pain again. So I was not going to get another one, but I was so devastated. It was Leanne's fault. She talked me into getting another one. So I'm like, okay, but I have to get another Persian because I thought all the characteristics that Lucy had were because she was a Persian. I thought they were Persian cat characteristics. Here they weren't. So anyway, I get Millie. And Leanne said the day before I went to pick her up, the day before, you watch that cat only like your husband. And I'm like, don't say that. I'll be devastated. Don't you know this bitch that freaking jinxed me?
Yep.
The minute I picked her up, she didn't like me. She liked Emmett. Yeah. So I don't know. I told him he needs to buy me another one.
Honey.
What?
Amanda Meatfoot's in here. We missed her too.
I miss you. You know, Amanda, I need your address. You never sent me. I still have your prizes from our 1-year anniversary sitting in a bag.
Hi, Agent 99.
Oh, let me see what she said. The eagle will get used to getting its food from humans rather than on its own very quick. No, I understand that, Agent 99, and you're very right about that. That's why you shouldn't feed pigeons and birds and everything out, you know, when you're walking. Like, I always try to, when I'm on lunch, we get a lot of crows here in LA, so I always throw stuff to the crows, and I shouldn't do that, and I know better. But because they need to, but they're full grown. I would never do that with a baby. But I didn't see the video, but I think the fish was in the water floating. I don't think, was it handed to him? I don't think it was handed to him, was it?
I didn't see the video.
Yeah, I can't really speak on what happened, but it wasn't something that was, what's the word? It wasn't malicious.
No.
It was not malicious behavior where you're gonna, an entire community has to threaten to call the feds. I just don't. My God, there's so many problems in the world. So I don't know, but I'm under the impression that the eagle swooped it out of the water. My fountain fish are still hanging in there, Amanda. Hold on, I'm smoking a cigarette. All right, let me get back.
Said put catnip in the tunnels.
Girl, I tried catnip.
It didn't work.
No. You know what did work, though? I think it's called Silvernine. You guys know what I'm talking about? Silvernine?
They like that?
Huh?
They like that?
Well, but Millie, I'll sprinkle it, and instead of going crazy all through the house, she'll get like horny. It's weird. Like she'll start trying to be romantic, like rolling around. You know what I mean? It's really weird what it does to her. So I don't give it to her anymore. But yeah, it doesn't do what catnip should do. I've tried regular catnip. It doesn't do anything. Millie's odd, guys.
Sarah says, my cats love everyone else. Yes, I have cleaned them, fed them, take them to the vet, clean their faces, and my cats don't favor me. They just go to the kids.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Maybe you're right. You know how we don't like our moms when we're little, when we're at certain ages?
Maybe that's true.
Maybe they just don't like us because we're moms.
Yep.
She got a bath yesterday, though. No. You know what she does? She just lays in the water. So I filled the tub up. I put her in the tub. I filled it up to around her neck, and she just sat there, and I massaged her and gave her a really good bath, and I think she actually liked it. She wasn't purring, but she wasn't, cats, when you put them in water, she wasn't doing that. She was just laying there, like literally laid down.
That's funny.
I was going to take pictures, but if I would have went to get my camera, she would have jumped out. My phone, I mean, not my camera.
Paige said, like I said, I've been around lots of animals all my life. I don't think I've ever felt so close to a dog as much as I do my Miss Nikita Blue. It does not matter how I feel. She's always there.
Agent 99, hello. I answered your comment, hon. I don't know.
Amanda loves Millie's resting bitch face.
Yeah,
I love her, and she will totally bitch when I'm on the phone with Christiane and I'm talking to her, and she'll be making her bitching sounds, and I'm like, quit bitching at me, Millie.
Yeah, she bitches at Leanne too. It's weird.
She does.
I try so hard, Sarah, to make her love me. I don't know what to do anymore. So I told my husband, I'm like, you just need to get me a new one. You can have Millie. Get me one that likes me and don't go near it. Like, you're not allowed to talk to it. Don't go anywhere near it. Do it. I don't know where she is, or I would show you guys her. She's nice and pretty and fluffy because she got a bath. I had to give her a bath because I found fleas on her. No, she doesn't like treats.
She doesn't like treats?
No. I believe in soul dogs too, Amanda. Lucy was my soul cat. She is sleeping 71, but I can find her. Probably sleeping with my husband right now.
That would be my guess. She's probably all stretched out on your side of the bed.
Yep, guaranteed. She tries to take my spot in the bed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's not only doesn't like me, she's vindictive.
Yeah, she is.
With her bread tie toys.
She
does like tuna, Paige. Yeah, she does actually like tuna. She doesn't like salmon, but she likes tuna.
Isn't that because she's a picky Persian?
She is. Well, like Paige said, or who said it? Was it Sarah? I forget. Somebody said that Persians are very pompous.
Oh, yeah, it was Paige who said that.
Yes, she is pompous. She's stuck up.
She's funny.
She's too much. She's going to 71's house for vacation.
Then you got Meow with her creepy hands.
Guys, Meow is obese.
She's huge.
She's obese. So if you guys remember, Meow came as a stray. Someone dumped her. She wasn't a stray. Someone dumped her, which is awful. And she had a chip. And when I found, she ended up, all stray animals end up on my back porch. Mm-hmm. Every one of them. My dog, Meow, except Millie. I get miracle fish, like the weirdest shit, birds. All kinds of crazy things happen to me. But anyway, she ended up on my porch. She was microchipped because I put a thing out in, like, you know, Facebook has whatever county you're in, lost pets of so-and-so county. Mm-hmm. So I got on a lost pets in Los Angeles County page, posted her picture. And then one of the animal groups contacted me and said, hey, we can come to your house and scan her for a chip. And I'm like, that would be awesome. So they come and they scan her. They find the address to the owner immediately. And they go to the house. The owner won't answer the door, won't return phone calls. For 2 weeks, this went on. And clearly she was dumped. She was skinny, terrified, dirty, had fleas. So we fed her because she was so thin. Now she's obese.
She's huge.
I can't even lift her. And if I don't feed her, and I know it's not good to have an obese animal, if I don't feed her, she will literally jump on my counters and knock everything off of it, jump on top of the refrigerator, knock everything off of it. She'll wreak havoc in the house if I try to put her on a diet.
And then she gets mad at dog.
Oh, Agent 99 was saying hello back to you, Leanne.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh yeah, if I comb her, because I groom her too, she'll go in the house and attack the dog. Just slap him. Just bitch slap him. For no reason, because she's mad she don't want to be brushed. So, does anybody have any ideas what you do for an obese cat? I'm talking obese.
Dog.
Huh?
That likes to bitch slap the dog.
She bitch slaps Millie too.
Mm-hmm.
You like Meow OG? I like Meow. She's a nice cat. She just, what is she? She's like Bella. She's just like Bella. Like a wrecking ball. She goes through the house wrecking everything when she doesn't get her way. Yes, Amanda, miracle fish. Aw, Paige. That's the dog you came up on panel and showed us, right, Paige? Okay, OG said feed them more wet food and have meal. Okay. I will. I'll do that. So I had Millie on a raw diet when I first got her because that's what the breeder had her on, but I couldn't keep up with that shit. That was expensive. Mm-hmm. So I moved her to what's the brand? Can't think. Blue Moist Food.
Yes.
I read about it. Yes. I read about it. It was supposed to be good for them. So That's what Meow Meow's on too. But I supplement it with dry food because it seems like it doesn't get them full. You know what I mean? Because they come in like split packs. You know how
Yeah.
I'm talking about, the cat food that you can crack in half.
Yeah.
So that just never is enough. So I always supplement it with dry food. Maybe I'll just take that part, the other thing away.
Coral's
Dry
cat.
food's better for weight.
Cats are lovely. Yes, my Mr. Whiskers was a very obese cat. I mean, he was that way when my dad adopted him, and then I ended up with him, and he lived to be 21 years old though.
That's how my Siamese was. He was 23. Yeah.
Wow.
I think Siamese live longer though than most cats, right? Don't they just have naturally a longer lifespan?
Yeah, I think so. My cat, Mr. Whiskers, was just an orange and white tabby cat.
Yeah. I love big fat cats. I do.
know.
But she's out of control big. I can't lift her.
She's a big cat.
Oh my God, guys. And then she's sleeping with Bella. I don't want to, she's in Bella's room right now, or I would show you. She's humongous. And she has like a fat sack that hangs and swings when she rides.
Her fupa.
It's a fupa.
Mm-hmm.
She has a fupa.
She does.
But oh yeah, time feeder. I tried that, Amanda. That's when she starts wrecking the house. She gets frustrated. She'll tip the dish over, and then if you know what she'll do? You have to hide the damn litter box. She will go to the litter box and start kicking all the litter out when she's pissed.
Really?
I told you about that, Leanne. You don't remember?
I forgot about that.
Oh, every morning I would wake up, litter everywhere. And I first didn't understand what was happening. And then I caught her in the act. It was right after I fed the dog and I didn't feed her. And she went straight over there and just didn't go to the bathroom, just started kicking it everywhere, angry.
What a brat.
Yeah. Zan eats better than I do. I spend about $150 a month on his food alone. He's 15 pounds. That doesn't include the treats or the chicken breast. Yeah. That's how it was getting with Millie. Paige said, I have to say I've been on it. I'm just now starting to feel a little better. I'm so sorry, Paige.
Well, I'm glad you're starting to feel better.
Yes. No, that's okay, hon. I'm glad you're here now. You know me and Leanne come on sporadically because I work so much. So, OG, did you go watch, or any of you, did you guys go watch our live from Sunday about the social media addictions? If you didn't, go back and watch it because we're going to do part 2 tomorrow. And it's, well, OG, I know you came in, but you came in late. Did you catch the front end of it? But part 2 is on anger and YouTube. Why do people get so angry on YouTube? And I did a lot of research on it. It is fascinating. So I can't wait to do it tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I got home from work too late. Oh, you did, Coral? Good. I'm going to try to have a little more. So good. Did you like it, OG? You can be honest. I won't have hurt feelings. For part 2, Leanne, though, I was thinking, you're going to have to help me tomorrow with this, though. I wanted to go through and find clips in the community of like angry moments and find crazy angry comments. And we can cross out the names so we're not like putting people on blast. It's not doxing, but it's putting people on blast. So we're not putting people on blast. We can, because remember how we used to do that with our segment when we go on and get funny comments in the community? We could just do the same thing, just cross out the names to use as examples for the information. Yeah, OG. I thought it was interesting too. I didn't know that. I mean, I think a lot of people knew that you get a dopamine release, but I didn't. I never really looked into social media addiction. But when we were presenting it, there were quite a few people in the chat that knew that. I never knew that your brain released the same chemical it does when you're addicted to drugs. Yeah. Didn't you? That's crazy to me. But it makes sense. It does make sense. And the most weird thing is how our attention spans go away.
Yeah. That's really weird. And how it affects the gray matter in your brain.
Yes, that regulates your emotions in the amygdala.
Yep.
See, I'm learning all kinds of things about our brains while I'm researching this. But tomorrow's part 2 is going to be really interesting because all of us are going to be able to relate to it. You need angry. Listen to TT's last live. You know, OG, I can never find her channel, girl. Me and Leanne both can't because I always say, Leanne, go check her channel and see if there's something new on there. And she can't find it either. I don't know. Is it called something different? I thought it was Truth Teller. When I put that in there, some rapper comes up and some other YouTube creator named Truth Teller comes up. And it's not her channel. So I don't know. Did she change the name? Coral said, my name is actually Carol, but my son who set up my channel name and spelled my name and it's style. Oh, yeah, that's cute too. It's catchy. When I see your name, I think of coral in the ocean.
Yep.
It's called Table Talk. So if I search Table Talk on YouTube, it'll pop up. Oh, wait, the channel's called Table Talk? Or the live is called Table Talk?
The channel, I bet.
Well, that's why we can't frickin' find the damn thing. I'm out there searching Truth Teller 2, Truth Teller 3, Truth Teller, putting a space in between Truth and Teller, putting them together.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was either.
Then I gave up. I'm like, it's not worth it. F this. I don't care that much. Paige said, one thing, people take things too personally. They shouldn't. It's not real life. When people get behind a computer screen, I think that most people don't know where they are, who they are, and what they'll say. So yeah, part of the study is people, and we touched on it in part 1, but in part 2 we'll go deeper into it. People love the anonymity. You can test the waters and be pretty much say what you're thinking that you normally wouldn't say in real life because of social norms, that you can't just walk around saying crazy things. But in social media, you can, because you can be anonymous. So they test the limits a lot. And that's a big reason why. Yeah, OJ, can you give me the link, hon? Appreciate you. Just drop it in the chat and I'll save it. But it's our brains that make it happen. Like, I don't know, do you guys have a lot? I know I do on Facebook. Do you have people that post selfies like every day of themselves? Every single day there's a new selfie. Like, we're going to forget what they look like. It used to drive me crazy until I understood. I mean, it still does, but now I understand it. People who do that are addicted to the dopamine rush because the more likes and comments they get, positive comments they get, the more dopamine gets released in their brain. So then it's like heroin. Once you have a little bit of dopamine, you need more and more and more to feel that satisfaction. So that's when people go in and start to be somebody they aren't, where they'll start putting filters on, or we all have those people that paint the picture of this perfect life or this wealthy life and start just making things up. It's because they need to outdo themselves and be what they think is going to get them positive feedback, because they're addicted to the positive feedback because their brain is releasing that chemical. OG said, I don't say anything here that I wouldn't say in person. Me too. I'm the same way. And Paige said, I always ask people, would you say that to your grandma? Yes, it is a cry for affirmation. And that is what I'm talking about. I know you guys came in late. What me and Leanne were bitching about when we first came on. Like, if you wouldn't say it in real life, why are you saying it here? Don't be rude. It's unnecessary. Right. And that's what that woman does over there. And it drives me absolutely nuts that people baby her for being rude.
Yep.
Absolutely nuts. I don't get it. To upset 50 people, I don't know. I don't understand it, Leanne.
I don't either.
And everybody says to me, they always say this to me, I'm so glad you left Natasha because you're so sweet. I'm a nice person, but I'm not sweet. Like I get easily pissed off at people.
I know she said that to her tonight, and she was on the phone with me, and she was like, "You don't even know me."
Because I get mad because I don't know why people always say how sweet I am. It makes me feel like I'm dumb and what's the word? Naive. I mean, it's nice. The people are trying to be nice when they say so. It's not that I can't take the compliment and not appreciate it. I do appreciate it. It's just if someone tells you all the time how sweet you are, then you feel like you can't be who you are and get mad about something because then you're not sweet. Like that lady pissed me off tonight.
Yeah, she was quite annoying, to say the least.
I was 2 seconds away from typing shit in the chat, and then everybody would have said, "Oh my God, that girl's not sweet." Ban her. I can't, OG. She's not on my channel. I can't time her out. I can't do anything. It's on somebody else's channel. Coral said, I think it's also called disinhibition. People will behave so different. I'm the same way offline, and me too. I mean, naturally, there's things when Leanne and I are the same people we are in real life that we are 100%. Now, that does not mean that we come on here and our life is an open book. You know what I mean? I'm not going to come on here and tell my whole life story or people in my life that are close to me's life story. We all have things that are private to us and personal, but that doesn't mean we're being fake. You know, it's just something that you share with people that are close to you. And that doesn't mean that we don't have close relationships with people on here, but it's not like we're going to come up on this platform and say, okay, in 2019, I did this or somebody I know did that. You know what I mean? That stuff needs to stay personal and private. Because in real life, you're not doing that. You're not meeting somebody and for the first time and saying, hey, my name is so-and-so. I'm from blah, blah land. I did this in college. You're not giving your whole entire life story in real life. But I don't know why the expectation is on social media, especially YouTube, that if you're a content creator, you have to come up here and tell your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even make any logical sense. And if you don't, then you're fake. You're not who you say you are. That drives me nuts too. I'm about to. It's going to be LG. It's going to be like those dancers that drive me absolutely freaking crazy. And supper. 71. Christian, you are sweet. It's people that bring out your rage. Don't let them. No, OG, the creator didn't say anything. Nope. It's mainly the people in chat, though, that enable this person. It drives me absolutely freaking nuts. She causes havoc, stops the whole thing. The whole live has to stop and revolve around her. And then people, oh, and you're such a sweetheart to this person. Or, it drives me crazy, guys. I can't even talk about it. I had to leave the live. I go there because I enjoy it.
Me too.
And what me and Leanne love to do this. This is what we do every Wednesday.
Yep.
We call each other on FaceTime so we can see each other. We just don't like talk on the phone. I'll set my phone up on my bookshelf. I'll sit down, open up my laptop, pull up the live that we're about to watch, and we go in and watch it pretty much like we're watching it together, but she's on the phone. Her face is on the phone instead of sitting next to me. And we laugh and have a good old time. But lately, it sucks because there's one person that goes in there and just wreaks havoc. I probably shouldn't let it bother me so badly, but I feel like this person targets me.
Well, yeah, I think she kind of does.
I know she does. She targets you too.
Yep.
Like Leanne will literally be bidding on something, and this woman literally says to her, has no filter, and says, "You only bid on that because I was bidding on it, Leanne."
And I bid on it first.
And she bid on it first. And then people in the chat are babying the woman and trying to outbid Leanne to buy it for this bitchy lady.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that's not being targeted. I don't know. Paige, I try my hardest every day to be kind. Kindness is the key. It really is. I grew up with hate in my family. My mother hate. Oh, you're gonna make me cry, Paige. Oh. Buy her some clips next time. Kill her with kind. OG. See, that's where I maybe I'm not sweet.
I wouldn't.
You would have to cut my arm off to make me do something like that. It would drive me nuts to do something like that.
I wouldn't waste 2 cents on her, and that's me.
So that's why I don't think I'm sweet, because I couldn't do something like that.
Me
Because
neither.
I'm the type of person that doesn't like injustice. Injustice drives me absolutely freaking crazy. I hate injustice, and I can't keep my mouth shut when I see it happening in anything. I've always been that way. I get myself in trouble at jobs, at work, with my hate for injustice because I can't let it go. And I feel like bad behavior shouldn't be rewarded. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It drives me nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to see people win that have bad intentions. I don't. And when I see other people enabling it, it drives me even more crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that bad?
No.
You need to go watch because it's always a freaking nightmare, OG.
Oh, yeah.
There is a Wikipedia page about it called social disinhibition. It described those people who behave. Okay, I'm going to look at that and I'll put it in my series.
Yeah.
Girl, it was tonight. It was it last Wednesday, Leanne, or the Wednesday before that?
Was Saturday, wasn't it?
No, because I was at the movie Saturday because you asked me if I was selling. It was the Wednesday?
I think so.
I believe it was last Wednesday. It was Mommy Ramblings channel, which I like her channel. I love her channel. I do. We love it. I'm not talking shit on your channel. I'm talking shit on this woman. This woman that drives me nuts.
Yes.
And then there's a couple people in the chat are just like so blatantly don't like Leanne and I guess, that they'll do anything to make this woman right or to win a bid against that. It's so weird.
It is weird.
I have empathy and more. I do. I would do it. I would buy hair clips for 20 people, but I won't buy them for somebody that's being an asshole.
Pretty much.
Sarah Levy. MRB is really nice. I love her channel, but yeah. So I never used to watch her. Hi, Tattoos. I didn't know you were still here, honey. Oh, I need to call you. Are you home tomorrow? I'm off. I don't want to call while you're at work. Or just text me when you're free for me to call you so we can talk about next week. I think I'm going to go out and see with Bella to go see Tattoos, Leanne.
Good.
Well, I'm off for 10 days. Because Tattoos' daughter does what Bella does with Ariel's.
Good.
So they can go to Ariel's together. Wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah.
Me and Tattoos can have a glass of wine and get toasty.
There you go.
And then I'll be begging her to go live with me, and then we'll be toasty on here trying to give away cars like last time. The more you ignore people who are that nasty, the more it drives them crazy. That's true. I'll text you tomorrow. Okay. I hate texting. Haven't you noticed? I'm not a texter. Leanne knows this. I cannot text. Huh?
I said she does hate texting.
I do, guys. I don't text anybody. It drives me nuts. You know why? Because it takes me so much longer to type something that I could just say in 2 seconds. I don't know why people like texting. You can say it faster and move on. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
then you have to text the message, and then you got to wait for the response, and then you got to text the message back, and it takes 20 minutes to have a conversation that you could have in 3 minutes. Yes, Paige, I'm off for 10 days. Okay, I'll call you at 7. That's better. Go ahead, OG. I want you to.
Yeah, feel free. It won't take you long to figure out who it is either, believe me.
There's a couple ladies in the chat that were on our side, and we kind of wink our eyes at each other and make little comments.
Yeah,
Nothing
the one
sensitive.
was like, "Oh, we're all best friends now because
We were all rolling our eyes
they
together and
just
stuff.
know, they were picking up what we were throwing down."
Right. And they're like, and I'm like, you can come and sit with us, so and so. So
Yep.
then somebody else caught on to it in the chat and we're like, be nice. Don't be mean. Meanwhile, we're not the ones being mean. The mean lady with the rude ass comments and the passive aggressiveness that stalks the whole live is the mean one.
And
Tell her to stop being a jerk.
I almost typed, "Oh, this isn't mean. Wait till you see how I really am."
Exactly. Don't get Leanne pissed off. Like I said, everybody thinks she's the sweet, quiet one. Oh my God. She's worse than a honey badger that rips cobras' necks out if
Yep.
you piss her off. I've
Right.
seen it. I've witnessed it. It's
Mm-hmm.
not pretty. You think I'm feisty? Oh, hell no. Not like her. I will, OG. Hey, what do you guys think? I want to do a group chat or a group Facebook group or something with our moderators and our close people that want to be in it. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would
I
be
know they're dangerous. I know group chats are dangerous, but it wouldn't turn into a shit talking one, I promise you.
No, not at all. This one would just be fun, just talking to each other, and
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
I think it would be fun.
Okay, good. So there you
Blissful.
are. There's my beautiful blissful. Hi, babe. You missed me bitching earlier.
Tattoos doesn't want that. She doesn't
I
want to.
know, because Tattoos knows that they cause
I
problems.
know it.
I've been part of problematic group chats, I know, but I promise we will not allow shit talking.
No,
So nobody would get in
that's
trouble.
not cool. We just want to.
Oh, Cheryl's in.
Oh,
Tattoos,
good.
you're losing the
Hey,
vote.
Cheryl.
Yeah, 71. It's all how you control
That's
it.
right.
Tattoos, you could be the moderator. If anybody talks shit, you could lay the hammer down. I still can't get over how beautiful Tattoos is.
I know
You're
it.
not joining? That's awful. Meanie.
Tattoos.
I was in 2 group chats, 2 in my whole YouTube life. No, 3. 3 in my whole YouTube life. Every single one of them got in trouble. Every single one of them got outed and got put out there. You know what I mean?
It won't be like that.
No, I know what they do. I know what problematic group chats look like.
Mm-hmm.
This would just be a fun, let's get together kind of one. You'll kick everyone out. She would too.
OG says no shit talking. Forget it.
Forget it. Okay, we would just have to have code words. No, I was in a group chat that did have code words. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God, listen, says, I forgot to tell you, I really fell down the rabbit hole of Temu. However, I've played the games on there and won free stuff. Good.
Aw, did you? I played every freaking game on there and never won anything. Tattoo says, why do you think no one has anything on me? Because I don't do those. I know, you're a smarty. Tattoo is literally, the only thing they can do is try to tell her that she doesn't look like who she is.
I don't do those chats either. So if I thought that this was going to get me in trouble, I wouldn't do it. But
right. because
Okay.
I tried to get Leanne to join other ones when the ones I was in, and she wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't.
She's the smart one. You guys know that. I'm the dumb one. She's the smart one.
No, I'm the dummy, remember?
Well, that's according to Kim and Crafton.
That's because I say dumb things, right?
Yes. I'm the valley girl and you're the
Right.
dumbass. But it's so crazy to me because when we were on NCs, I was always the dumbass I was the dumbest person in the community.
I know, and I don't know how the hell that even came to be because I never thought that of you ever.
It's because Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I think it's funny as hell how people thought you and I just didn't like each other and that we were
Oh,
passive
yeah.
to each other, and we were friends. We were talking behind the scenes.
Look at Tattoo. She said, you guys do you. I'll sit over here and talk to myself. I'm making you join it, whether you like it or not. I have your number, girl. Blissful, how's everything going? Wink, wink. You know what I mean.
Oh, not this again.
How's everything going with our secret?
She said it would be revealed soon enough, so I can't wait to figure out what this is.
I know you will, girl. You have the body for it. I'd do it. I'd be like, all right, you want to talk about me? You think I'm a catfish? Boom.
Playboy?
Boom. Look at these boobs. Don't you wish your boobs didn't sag?
She's gonna be in Playboy.
She could be. She's gorgeous. I used to have a body like that until I got chunky.
You're not even chunky. Hush.
Shut up. I am. Stop enabling my bad behaviors.
Tattoos. You help me tell her. You've seen her.
Tattoos will see me next week. I'm a chunk ball and I'm owning it. Let me own my chunk.
Are you and Tattoos gonna call me and say hi?
Of course we are. You getting jealous?
No, I'm not jealous. I'm really
Yes,
not. No, I just want to talk to Tattoos too.
I would be jealous.
Well, I'm not jealous. I think
I would be if you went somewhere and visited someone and not me. I'd be pissed.
It's okay. You guys will have fun, but as long as you call me so I get to talk to her too for a little bit.
We will.
Okay.
No, the three buttholes still think I'm someone else. They don't believe I am the real me. They even Googled my family and me, but it's not. Are you serious?
Oh, wow. Thank you, Tattoos. And you can see how ugly I am.
Okay, there's only 18 people here, and so I know they're not listening, but in case you ever listen, listen, dumbasses, the masses, as Bella calls you, the masses. Listen, I met Tattoos live and in person in Las Vegas on an unplanned whim, which means she had no time to put on a mask. And she is exactly who she says she is. She's effing beautiful. Just eat it and swim. Swim away, little fishies. Swim away.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Paige says, I talked to 2 people online, but that is only one-on-one FaceTime. Was in a group chat once. Never again.
Yeah.
I could understand that. There's some bad things that have come out of group chats, but we also know that we have a group of ladies we used to talk to all the time that were a lot of fun.
Oh, gee, you're so right. They don't have lips. It drives me crazy, too.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Sarah, I really enjoyed that LA trip. It was funny. Which one, hon? Okay, Tattoos, wear a mask when you meet up again. Yes. No, Tattoos is. I promise you. Didn't I even tell you, Leanne, how beautiful she was?
Yes.
I said, "Oh my gosh, she's so cute."
Yeah,
I
she
can't
said,
stand it.
She's beautiful, and she's like, I wish that you would have felt better, so you could have came and went with us.
Yes,
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Yes. Sarah, you came to LA. Where did you go? You go to Hollywood or anything cool? Tattoos, I got to get you out here too. I removed that shit. If you got it, you got it. You do. I just don't understand. But the moral of the story is they can't find anything on her, so that's what they use.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. These people don't turn their cameras on, do they?
No.
I don't. Never. I've never seen them turn their cameras on. Actually.
Yes, tattoos. You got to pretend you're liar teller.
Lie teller.
Mhm.
Lie teller. Watering my plants.
Did you water your fish tonight?
No, I need Quincy to wake up so he can help me with that. He took a nap, so he got a little job. And you would think this dude, he works because he's only allowed to work 4 hours, right?
Right.
You would think this dude worked 12 hours like I do when he comes home.
Really? Because he's on
his yes, he's worked 3 days, okay, on his job. Three days so far. Not in a row, but 3 days at this job. He comes through the door with his shoulders hunched, dragging his body, talking like this. Puts on his freaking pajama pants and takes a nap. I'm like, oh my God, you have so much to learn, child.
Is he on his feet all the time?
Is he what?
Is he on his feet a lot?
Yes, but Leanne, it's 4 hours.
I know.
How is that making him drag his body and take a nap?
Maybe it's just because he's not used to it yet.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Listen to me, give him the benefit of the doubt.
Do not give him the benefit of the doubt.
He's a kid, though. It shouldn't be that tough. Especially because he works out and stuff. That should be easy.
Yes, he goes to the gym constantly. He doesn't come home and take a nap from the gym.
That's true.
Make that make sense.
That is true. You have a good point there.
Oh, you've been to Burbank, Paige. OG said, I accidentally left it on when I went on NC's. Never again. Oh, you accidentally left your camera on. How come I didn't see that? Was that recently? Oh, that was that time you went up there?
Yeah, I think. Did she tell us about that? Yeah.
Yeah, she did, but I didn't know that. I forgot that she did that recently.
It took me a minute to think of that, too.
Because I missed the whole shebang.
Me too.
Sarah didn't answer me. I want to know where she went. Blissful said, I go to the gym often to troll over various hot guys. Bye, girls. Are your parents picking you up? Hold on, guys. Are your parents picking you up? Yeah. Okay. Bella, are their parents there? Yes. They're there already? Yeah. Okay. I just want them standing out in the middle of LA. Two cute girls.
Right.
So Bella had two friends over. And my husband said the weird noises coming out of that room.
How funny.
Were you in there making weird noises again? He said that? Yes, he did. I don't know what those girls do in that room, but they're weird. It sounds like there's a farm.
That's hilarious.
Yes. I want to stand out in the middle. Like, get your ass out of here. Oh, you went to Hermosa? Yes. We love Hermosa.
Paige says the gym is for himself. Work is for others. That says everything for kids.
It does. Aren't you kidding? You're not kidding, I mean. I never been to the gym and saw a hot guy. I see creeps in zebra pants. The whole cliche. The whole, like...
Yeah.
What are the Saturday Night Live characters? The gym characters? What were they called? Hans and Franz. I see Hans and Franz in tiger pants. No, I promise, tattoos. I'm really, 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 really going to try to make it happen. I promise. I was thinking about it yesterday. I haven't talked to you all week because I had a rough work week. My boss is out again. He takes more freaking vacations than anybody I ever met in my life. So I had to be the boss. So that meant I had to do his job and mine. So I've had very long work days. And then I'm off tomorrow, but I still have to run a meeting. So it's not like I'm really off because I'll be at home, but because the meeting's online. But I still have to prepare for the meeting. And it's going to take me a couple hours.
Look at Blissful. Zebra pants are hot on men, said no one ever.
Exactly. Why do they still wear them? Tiger pants, zebra pants, leopard pants.
Yeah.
freaking camel toe pants. Nobody wants to see your balls split in half from a seam. That is so gross to me. I hate seam balls.
Nasty.
Ball seams or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. They pump you up.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
I don't understand men though. They wear this. Oh, dude. Some of these guys wear the tightest ass skinny jeans I've ever seen in my life. Where do they put their privates without hurting themselves?
Yikes.
I often wonder.
That can't be very damn comfortable.
No. They're killing their sperm cells.
No
they
doubt.
have to be.
Ugh.
And then it cuts right up their balls and it looks like a camel toe. So I don't know what else to call it but a ball seam.
Pretty gross.
Or cojones. They're cojones. That's Italian for balls. Cojones. You got some big cojones.
That cracks me up. You're going to be teaching us all of the naughty Italian words.
Oh, you got to say bafango, which means oh fuck in Italian. Bafango. Oh, Madonna me means oh Hail Mary. Venica.
Beautiful tattoos.
I got to get my buns to bed. I have a big meeting in the morning. Time to go to be smart and shit. Love you, lady. Oh, I love you too, honey. I'll call you at 7-ish. I'll probably be late, but I'll call you. If they dress like that, it's probably best they don't reproduce. You're very right.
You have a good point there, Blissful.
Sarah said, my daughter went to Inglewood to get her first tattoo when she was 15, but looked like she was 19. I was so not surprised as at her age I did similar, and the tat read my name and her dad's name. Aw.
Oh. That was sweet.
Bella keeps driving me nuts. She wants a tattoo.
Paige, I'm from the 70s and 80s. All guys wore tight jeans.
They're tighter now, though, Paige.
Bella wants a tattoo. Is that what you
Yes. Said? She's been driving me. She wants a, what do you call those? Once one of them, I forget what it's called, but behind her ear. I said, oh, hell no. Nope. You were going to be out of the house for 5 years, and I still won't allow you.
Yeah, I could see definitely not letting her get that now. She's still pretty young.
Oh, hell no. She's not getting one of those. No. It's like a little symbol she wants behind her ear, and it's like the size of a thumbnail. And that's her argument that it's so little. And I'm like, no, because tattoos are addicting.
Yeah, they are.
There's a science on it.
I believe it. I have
Sarah Levy said their balls can lift into their body. They get sucked up there. That's true, though. I did let her get a third ear piercing, like the third hole.
Yeah.
Which is like right next to the cartilage.
Mm-hmm.
She screamed when they did that one.
Oh no!
Because they have to, when they do it up there, they have to use a needle. They can't use the gun.
Yep.
Oh, and they did it.
Bliss was on a 3-month waiting list for her tattoo. That's my daughter. She's been on a waiting list. So my daughter will turn 30 on August 9th, and she has tattoos like crazy. Well, she has a huge raven across her chest, and then like down her part of her boobs are like flowers. I don't know how to describe it. Well, now she decided she wants her entire boobs tattooed. So she's been on the waiting list for months, and she goes on her birthday to get that done. Don't ask me why, because I'm like, what's the point? Who are you showing this to? You know?
There's so many people, like a lot of my friends are tatted like that. Mm-hmm. A lot of my girlfriends from back from Pittsburgh. But there's so many tattoo shops. There's one on every corner. But I swear, everybody I talk to always tells me they have a long waiting list. I'm like, how do you guys have a long wait? You can go to another shop.
Yeah.
But I guess people have their favorite artists.
Yep. See, same here. Like the artist that did my sun and my moon on my arms. If I would love to get another one, but his waiting list is really long.
Did I tell you the story about my tattoo? The one and only I have, and I will never have another?
No.
Oh, Lord. You know, I always have doozies. Sarah, my daughter has never had another. That's good. I have one and I will never get another one, but I know they can be addicting. My friends all tell me, yeah, it is the artist.
Yep.
Inglewood, always up to no good.
Yep.
No, I was, so all my friends are tatted up. And you guys know I used to own a nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a tattoo shop that was doing a promotional event there. And they were doing like $10 tattoos, like small little ones on
Yeah.
site,
Yep.
which was probably against the Board of Health's regulations if I thinking about it in retrospect. But we did it. And all my friends are, you're such a tattoo Karen. Blah blah blah. Get one, get one. This is after I had about 10 bottles of or glasses of cherry vodka and Red Bull. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. I'm getting one on my hip. Meanwhile, nobody told me on your hip is the worst place to get your first tattoo because it's on bone on your
Yes.
head. And I was really thin.
Ow.
So, and I was drunk, which means your blood is thinner. So you're going to bleed
Yes.
more. Nobody tells me any of that shit. I'm drunk. I lay across three bar stools, and get tatted in my nightclub.
Oh
Drunk
no.
on my hip. I wake up. This thing it was a sparrow, and I just wanted an outline of a sparrow. I didn't want it colored in, and I wanted it in red ink.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I wanted. This thing was 5,000 times bigger than what I wanted. It was the size of my hip. It was crooked, and
Oh no.
obviously because the tattoo artist was doing shot, like everybody was drunk.
Oh shit.
So I had to get it fixed. So I go to a different tattoo shop to get this thing fixed. I had to get it all colored in to fix it. It ended up being a huge spare. I'll show you guys one day. It's on my hip though, so it's gonna get a little racy. But anyway, all colored in. Had to make it even bigger because the lines were a mess.
Right.
And I made this man stop tattooing me every 20 minutes. I couldn't take the pain.
Ooh.
I need a break. I need a break. I was literally in the chair for 10 hours for 3 straight days over this one tattoo because I'm such a baby. I could not stand the pain. Everybody's like, oh, it'll numb. It'll just hurt the first couple minutes and you're kind of getting numb and it just feels like someone's scraping you. They lied. That shit was it hurt so bad. And you know the name of the tattoo shop?
What?
Heavy Hand Tattoo.
Oh,
don't ever go somewhere named Heavy Hand Tattoo because they're going to use it. You're going to be heavy. Trust and believe.
Paige said she always wanted an infinity on her wrist for survival. Did you get it? She said her nephew's a tattoo artist, so she doesn't have to wait. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have the Cheshire Cat, not like the Disney version, but the version where Johnny Depp was the Mad Hatter. What is that?
Oh, yeah.
Tim Burton. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cheshire Cat's head is on my left calf because my dad used to tell me that I'm like the Cheshire Cat. I was always getting into mischief. Still do. And so I have that. And then I have the sun and the moon. I have one on each arm because my Nana's name was Celesta, which means
I love that.
Celesta. Yeah, it's like celestial.
Yeah.
And so I did kind of a tribute for her and had a sun and moon. And then on my moon, there's like a little chain and this little star hangs off of it. And it's got my oldest granddaughter's first initial inside of the little star.
Oh, that's cute.
So
I love that name, Celestial.
Yep.
Sarah, her dad grounded her?
Oh, no.
Because she got the tattoo.
Yeah.
Blissful said, my tattoos are black. The shading kills me. Yeah, I'll have to show you mine. Mine's all colorful. It's a big sparrow. But here's the thing. The head was so jacked up on the sparrow, when I got it fixed, they had to put a crown on top of the sparrow's head to fix the head.
Oh, wow.
No, it's so cheesy and weird. The crown's just like sitting there. What do you guys see? You're going to laugh your asses off.
My daughter said when she got the one on her foot, she said that when she about passed so bad.
I heard the feet hurt too.
Yeah, she said, I will never get that again. And the guy, her and her aunt got matching ones when they were in Florida, and they were supposed to be flowers, and the guy did a terrible job. And she said, I need to go get it fixed, but I'm so terrified because that hurts so bad.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine getting one on my foot. No, my hip, it hurts so bad, guys. I was literally miserable. It hurts so bad.
I'll show you guys my sun and moon tattoos sometime when we're on here. They're really different. They're the faces. He did a really good job. They look so human like. He did
Yeah,
a
I
good
want to see them.
job.
How did I never see them?
I don't know. Because they're on my forearms. Like I have the sun on one arm and the moon on the other.
Oh, I don't know how I never noticed. Blissful has a huge Celtic butterfly in the back. That's pretty.
Oh, cool.
Paige said she would put words in it, and then, oh, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you should
cute.
do it, Paige.
OG Fish, you're getting your pup's paw print on my leg. My daughter has one on her upper thigh. Her dog passed away now, but Maya, she has her paw print, and then it's underneath it says Maya, really pretty.
You know what tattoos? I like tattoos, but you know which ones I don't like?
Which ones?
The women, and I like them on, I don't mind them on men as much as I mind them on women. The ones that go up to the neck, up to your chin, like the whole
Oh,
neck, and then your face is just there.
mm-hmm.
If you don't have a beautifully shaped face that's
Right.
perfect in oh, I can't think of the word. You know how they say beauty is by the your
Yeah.
face shape, and what is the word for it though? Like when
Oh,
everything's in
yeah.
line. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Everything lines up and it's perfect. It stands out. Your imperfections stand out when you have all this dark colored tattoo, arms, chest, up to your neck, and then just your face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it unless you're like a supermodel. I just don't think
Right.
it looks
Yeah, I don't
good.
mind it so much on men, but I know what you're talking about. On some women, it just doesn't look quite right.
Right.
My daughter said that that huge raven, well, see, the big mistake there is she had her ex's name tattooed big across her chest.
Oh, so you had to get it.
And that clearly didn't work out, which I was like, why would you even do that? So,
People never learn that
no,
lesson.
the only way to cover that was put this humongous raven, which it is really cool the way it's done because its wings are out. It looks really
Yeah.
cool, but it took a long time. And she said the shading hurt so bad because of all the black. It looks very cool now,
It
though.
does sound cool. Yeah. I can
It,
imagine it.
it took a
Blissful.
long time, and she said it hurt.
Yeah. Blissful said, I really regret the for rent tattoo I got. Get it for rent right across your ass cheeks. Yeah, that's a good idea, Blissful. Paige, you could do a temporary tattoo to see if you
Oh, yeah,
like it.
you liked it. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I should have did.
My
So
little
good.
daughter used to try to pick the tattoos off my arm and my leg and stuff. She would always try to, and I was like, those don't come off there, sweetheart.
That's funny. I wish I could pick my sparrow off.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then it took that long to get it fixed, and then you don't like the
Well, because of me. He was even getting mad. He was my friend too. He was getting pissed at me. He was like, we can't keep taking breaks. I'm like, well, I can't fucking survive. So it's
Mm-hmm.
either we take breaks or I'm just leaving with this thing half done. But here's an interesting connection story to my sparrow. So at work in April, this male and female bird came along and they started building a nest in the concrete pillar of the vestibule and the outside entryway.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing is, I watched them build this. The cool thing is, they made the bottom of mud and they let it get hard for about 2 weeks. And they left. I hadn't seen them. And I'm like, why would they just build this
Yeah, just
mud pile and just roll out? So I guess they were just waiting for it to get hard. So once it got hard, no pun intended, they came back and built the real nest on top of the mud base.
oh,
Because it wasn't on a branch, it was in a pillar in
yeah.
the corner. So the only thing the nest had to hold on to was the mud base,
Uh-huh.
right? So they built it on top, and then the mom and the dad both did it. They worked on it forever. Then in May, the mom laid her eggs, 4 eggs in the nest, and sat on them for I don't know how long, weeks, and then they hatched.
Oh.
And I've been protecting these birds for months. So anyway, they hatched, and there were 4 of them, and they were tiny and featherless. And you guys know how. And the pillar was only like 8 feet high, so I could see it well. And they're protected wildlife. They're not allowed to be taken down. So my job could not take them off the wall. I wouldn't have let them any. I would have thrown a fit. So I watched the mother sit on the eggs. I watched the babies be born. I watch her feed them every single day. And like I told you, in LA, we have crows like most people have pigeons.
Uh-oh.
They're tiny birds, and they would chase the crow. They still do. They chase the crows away. Nothing's allowed in the parking lot even, which is nowhere near the nest, but they're not even allowed. The crows aren't even allowed in the vicinity. And seagulls too. And these birds look like pennies compared to these big ass crows.
Wow.
And they chase them out, dive bomb them. And they're used to me. They used to like try to dive bomb me, the birds, but now they're used to me, so they don't. So anyway, the babies all one by one started learning how to fly yesterday.
Oh, cute.
And I was a nervous wreck. Nervous wreck.
Fall and get hurt or killed.
I was following them. I'm like, oh my God, the babies are out of the nest. They're gonna die. Someone's gonna hit the. I was losing it. So 2 left the nest yesterday and were flying around. I stayed at work an extra 2 hours just sitting outside making sure nothing happened to these babies while the mom was teaching them to fly. And then the other 2 never came out. But then today, all 4 left together, and they were sitting on a light post near the nest, and the mom was feeding them from there. And you should have seen the mom. She was doing like dive bombing and like spirals, trying to teach them to fly. She was like showing off for them, and they were all lined up on the light post watching her. And then they would go take off, and they would run into the window and run into the wall. Not hard, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
They were just wonky. So I was afraid to leave work today because I didn't want to leave them. I hope they're okay. And I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to drive to work and check on them. They're sparrows. No, they're sparrows. And I'm like, that must be why I have this. Now it makes sense so many years later. Who knew I would end up being a sparrow mom? So, because I've been literally protecting these birds from anything happening to them, because a lot of cars come through that area to get into the parking lot, and I spend my days worried about these damn birds. And today I had such bad anxiety because they all left the nest.
Oh,
I don't know. The 2 that left yesterday, when I went to work this morning, all 4 were back in the nest. So I don't know if they go back there for a while to sleep at night. I don't know what they do.
I bet they do.
So I'm hoping they all go back. I was their mom, Paige. I was protected. I was throwing rocks at crows with the mom. Like the mom would, I learned what her distress call would sound like. And I would hear it, and I would run out there and start throwing rocks at the crows if they came in. Because she would do a distress call if a seagull or crow came in. So I was literally like a psychopath. My dad even was like, because I have him all invested in this story. I send him pictures of the birds every day. In videos, and he loves it. And he's like, your people at work probably think you're crazy. I said, I know they do. I yell at all of them that be careful with the babies and stuff.
Yeah. I know, though, because a house that we used to live in, our neighbors, there was a robin that built a nest on the rain gutter, like the high up towards the roof.
Yeah.
Would watch that, and I would watch those little babies poke their heads up and stuff.
Yes.
And then a bad storm came through one night.
Don't tell me anything sad. I won't be able to sleep. Don't tell me.
Well, you know how that turned out anyway.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
And I cried.
Oh my freaking God, you told me. Don't tell me.
But I know what you mean about watching them, how they grow and stuff. It's
yes.
I love watching baby birds.
Hi, Ladybug. But anyway, I literally, listen, guys, I threw a rock at a crow the other day, and these swallows, not swallow. Now you guys got me saying swallows because they're talking about freaking swallowers or quitters in the damn chat because we're all perverts here. And now I can't say sparrow. So these sparrows, they're little. So compared to a big ass crow,
really little.
I don't know. The dad left the mom just like a man. Left her. Now she's just dealing with the babies all on her own. She has to be exhausted. She feeds them 150 times a day. And now she's training them to fly. And then she has to chase the crows out all by herself. So one sniffed at her and almost got her. So I threw a rock at his ass
Good.
and I hit a car. So I had
Oops.
to run. I ran my ass. You should have seen me running. I was like Forrest Gump running my ass off because I hit a car trying to get this crow.
Our
So the
little sparrow,
mom loves me now.
do
She'll
they
come
have
right to my face.
really?
Yeah, I've got video. I'm going to show you guys. I
Oh,
can sit on a chair out there and she will literally fly right to my face
that's
and flutter.
oh. Do baby sparrows have spotted chests like little baby robins do?
No. So
No.
they look like swifttails. I almost thought they were swifttails, but they're not. They're sparrows. So they have like a really pretty orangey color chest. It's solid, and they have two white stripes on each side of their faces. Like
Cute.
it looks like eyeliner almost. And then
Oh.
they're dark colored on the top. But and then they look like swifttails because they have a forked tail, just like a swallow, Here we go with the swallow again, just like this swifttail. And did you know this? Because I did a lot of research on birds after I started becoming a bird mom. These birds do not land to sleep.
Really?
They go into a trance. Yeah, they go into a trance at night
Wow.
while they're flying, and they let the wind carry them.
Oh
That's
wow.
how they sleep. They rarely land for a long time, only when they're having babies.
Wow.
Oh, really, Paige? Yeah, I'm going to show you guys everything.
That's how
Oh,
ours are.
you have cardinals.
Blissful
That would
said
be
yeah,
cute.
young cardinals. They're so
Yeah.
loud. Oh.
Oh, these babies are loud too. They get pissed if the mom doesn't feed them like right away. But
And they're probably getting big enough now if they are starting to learn how to fly to start getting their own food, but the moms still feed them. I think it's cute.
well, this is the other thing I learned. They don't like robins get worms out of the ground.
Yeah.
They don't do that. They catch bugs with their wings.
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy. The
That
things
is
I
wow.
they're really
Yeah.
good flyers too. Like they do really cool maneuvers and
That's cool because like here, like you said, the robins will hop around and
yeah.
and stuff, especially after it rains or sprinklers been on them.
Yeah. Yeah. These birds don't land
Wow.
often. They said it's very rare will you see them land.
That's amazing.
It is. And I should have video documented it from the nest to now. That would have been really cool and made a series out of it. You know what I mean?
That would have been cool.
I should have did it, but
Crystal said, I love feeding birds. It's a busy place. Yes, it is.
I never fed them though, because I don't want to mess up their system. You know what I mean?
My grandma.
When I left, they were all four sitting on the light post, and the mom kept going back feeding them. And then you knew when she was training them to fly because she would go out into the lot and start doing spirals in the air and all these maneuvers, and they would just sit there looking at her, and then they would launch themselves like every 15 minutes and fly around all wonky and run into shit. And then they would go back to the light post. It was so cute.
Oh. Paige says we have cardinals, blue jays, orioles, lots of hawks, and a few eagles once in a while.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. I would love to see a baby cardinal.
Yeah, me too. I don't even know what a baby cardinal looks like. How cute.
It's so cute. Do they have that thing like flapping around on top of their head?
Yeah. That looks like a little mohawk with the little feathers on top of their head.
Yeah, I remember when Millie was a baby and she had long ass hair coming out of her ears.
Yes.
That would be like a cardinal with the long ass hair coming off its head.
Yep.
She still has long hair
too. The blue jays. Do you guys have blue jays out there?
No, I have them in Pittsburgh. They're mean birds.
They are mean. They're not very nice. They're pretty, but they're not very nice.
Yeah, they're known for being mean.
And they sit up in the tree and they will just scold you. And oh yeah.
When I'll show you guys tomorrow though. I'll have to upload all the videos and pictures I took of them.
Yeah.
I did get a good video of the mom coming over to me and just flying right in front of my face.
That's so cute. She knows that you're looking out for her babies.
Oh yeah, when I started throwing rocks and chasing crows out with her, that's when she knew.
She's like, you're my friend.
I knew its call. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
I knew it's different calls. I knew when she was telling the baby she was coming with food. She had a different squawk. I knew when she was warning them to be quiet when danger was near, because they would be chirping, chirping, and they would shut up if a crow entered from her call. I knew her distress call.
Oh.
I knew when she was trying to scold them to get out of the nest because 2 of them wouldn't get out. She knew it was time for them to start flying. Yeah, she was trying to coax them out. She had a different sound. I knew all her sounds.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh my gosh, Blissful. That would have been epic.
Yeah, there's a place here, not too far from where I live. The zoo runs it, but it's like a wildlife preserve thing that you drive through, you know?
Yeah.
One of their big exhibits, and I don't know, the federal government provides funding for that, but it's for eagles that have been injured and that can't necessarily be released back in the wild, but they live in this big wildlife
sanctuary.
Yeah, like a sanctuary thing, yes. And they are big. They're beautiful.
We have that here in Big Bear in California.
Oh, really?
Big Bear Lake. You go up there. Like a lot of LA people go up there to vacation for the weekends.
Uh-huh.
And it's at the top of the mountains. It's a beautiful lake. And anyway, they have a sanctuary for all the wildlife up there. And they have fox and eagles.
Yeah, this one's fun because you can drive through and there's bison roaming around. I mean, they cross right in front of your car. Yeah.
Oh, see, we don't have that. They're all, yeah, that's not like that would be fun. Like an African thing like they do in Africa.
Yeah. You can't.
Like a safari.
Yeah, it is. And you can't get to like the eagles and obviously the wolves and the bears and stuff. Those are all in like a sanctuary area you can't get to. You can see them at a distance.
Yeah.
But the bison and stuff, you drive right through, and then these great big like elk and all kinds of stuff. It's kind of a cool place.
That's cool. Hey, Bella, did you see this? What came in this box for you? Come and look.
Mom had a sanctuary for animals. Like if the mom of a deer got hit by a car but had babies, we would look after the babies, and that was the way it was with lots of other animals. That would be fun, I think, to take care of little baby animals like that, or just, you know, injured animals or whatever. It had to be awesome.
Yeah, that definitely would be.
This school has a bird station that she had made, and she has feeders, and watching the birds is relaxing. Yeah, my grandma used to have, when she was in the nursing home, she had a bird feeder right outside of her window, and she used to just love watching the birds. And it was fun just, you know, if we were visiting her, to see all the different kinds of birds come into the feeder. And yeah.
Oh, OG, are you kidding me? She had a hummingbird. I would love to see baby hummingbirds. Oh. But you know what? You're right, OG, because when I was watching these sparrows, they don't poop in the nest. They turn around, stick their butts over, and poop outside of the nest.
Oh, wow.
And this nest was small, too. So they're all fat now, and they can't all fit in there and bitch at each other and sit on top of each other. So they all huddle together. There's 4 of them, just like head in a row, you know. But then when one has to poop, it disrupts the whole nest because they have to get up and turn around and poop outside of it. I never knew they did that. A
hummingbird nest, that had to be so tiny.
I know. She said it made the nest on a wind chime.
Mm-hmm. That's so cool.
That is
had that after you on your patio.
I didn't hear you. What? Oh my God! This hummingbird tried to kill me one day, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Leanne and I were on FaceTime, and I'm like, "What the hell's coming after me?" I heard it, and I saw something flashing by me, but I didn't know what it was. I just heard buzzing. I didn't know what it was. I was screaming, and then finally, it was a hummingbird. It was trying to suck me or something. I don't know what it was trying to do. I had to run. I was running, holding the phone with Leanne. Screaming. She was laughing. I was screaming. I don't know. It was mad about something.
It was mad. Yeah. Maybe it had a nest nearby and we just didn't know that.
Maybe it could have. Yeah. Is it bad that I haven't eaten dinner today and I'm going to eat it now?
No, because I just ate mine, a couple of hours ago.
Oh my God, I can't eat this. It has 770 calories in it and 52 grams of fat. Yeah, that's going back in the freezer. OG said the eggs look like jelly beans. That is so cute.
Oh, she said that their nest had dental floss in it even. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, guys, what the hell am I going to eat for dinner? I can't eat that. 52 grams of fat? Oh, hell no.
Tomato soup.
I'm so over tomato soup.
Trying
That's
to
all I do is eat tomato soup.
true.
You could turn into a tomato. You say tomato, and I'll say tomato. You say castriota, and I'll say castriota, castriota, castriota. The place where you oughta buy a Chevrolet today. A castriota Chevrolet.
Oh, Paige says my sister lived in a protected forest, all woods. She put up 4 hummingbird feeders. After 3 years, she
Oh,
ended.
wow.
She's not kidding. Hundreds of hummingbirds.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, that'd be beautiful.
We have a lot of hummingbirds here. Tons of them.
Is
And
it
butterflies.
probably hot anywhere that we're at? Because here it is miserable. About places being really hot. I was thinking like that about those birds and stuff when it gets really hot. I always feel sorry for them here. The birds, and you can tell they're overheated because their little beaks are open and they're hopping around. It's like they need a drink.
Why do you keep telling me sad stories?
No,
Stop telling me that shit.
No, it's not a sad story. It's just, but you'll see them, then they're playing like in puddles and stuff. No, they're not dying or anything. They're just hot.
No, it sounds like they're freaking dying if they're panting.
No, they're not panting. Their beaks are just open because they want to drink. I suppose it's how they cool off because it's hot. Like today was 95. The heat index 4 o'clock this afternoon was 115 because the humidity's so high here. And so I just wish that I had a bird feeder or a bird bath. I mean, I would be like, here you go, have a bath.
Go to Watchburger. No, that's fattening. I'm on a diet, OG. You guys, you don't understand how much weight I gained. I am chunky.
You
I hate
are
myself right now. You're having 70-degree weather. That's perfect weather. It's been hot in LA. It's been hot. It's been 85s. My house, when I left for work this morning and didn't turn the air on.
Oh no.
When I came home today, I'm not even exaggerating. It was 92 on my thermostat.
Ew.
Yeah. I was so mad at because it doesn't normally get hot here. It's usually perfect. You know what I mean? I know, Quincy. All right. Okay. Enough with the guilting. The air conditioner's on now. So I never really have to turn my air on, but it's been hot lately. And my house sits on a hill right in the direct sunlight. So it gets hot real fast in here.
Hot, yeah.
In fact, I need to shut my door because I have the air running and I have my damn door wide open.
It's supposed to be even hotter here tomorrow and Friday, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not going. Well, I do have to go out tomorrow, but I'm not going out after that.
I can't wait till vacation starts so I can go to the beach.
There you go. And hopefully it won't be as hot as it is now, huh?
I don't know. We're just going to be hot for a while.
Is it?
Yeah. Last summer, we didn't have that bad of a summer. It stayed pretty cool. This year, except we had that 2 weeks where we had a hot spell. Wait, hold on. Let me check. Yes, when we had the heat wave, Quincy. I'm checking my weather. Look, like nobody gives a shit about my weather, but we're going to find out.
Paige said for the past 3 weeks, we had our power go out 4 times because of severe storms. A few tornadoes touched down, but not where we are. We've had night every day. Yeah. Do you have humidity where you're at, Paige? Because here it's horrible right now.
So we don't have humidity, and it's going to be 86 tomorrow, 85 Saturday, 85 Sunday, 84 Monday,
that's
80 on Tuesday. Yeah, that's hot for us. And then it's going to go down to 78 the following week. That'll probably change. But blazing sun, like no clouds in the sky. You know what I mean? So it feels hotter.
Yeah.
But there's no humidity, so that's a plus.
That's a bonus. Oh, Paige, you do have humidity too. Yuck, I feel for you. That is nasty.
My dad said his humidity is so high in Georgia. As soon as he goes outside, he has to change his shirt.
Jeez, that's how it is here. It's gross.
Yeah.
OG Fish said it's 82, but feels like 89 at 2 a.m. During the day, it's her car says 114.
Oh my gosh. Oh gee.
Yeah.
Girl, that is way too hot. That's what I'm going to be dealing with when I go see tattoos, because she lives in
Yes.
Vegas.
Hot.
Let me check the Vegas weather. I know it's going to be over 100. And it's so dry, you feel like I can't even explain what it feels like in dry 100-degree weather. Oh, gee, knows what it feels like.
Here it's 80 and feels like 89.
Well, that's not too bad.
Till you walk out and the humidity gets you.
Let me see. In Las Vegas, it's 99 in the middle of the night right now there.
Yeah.
It was 112 there today. 112 tomorrow, 113 on Saturday, 110 on Sunday, 104 on I'm going to be there for all that crazy shit.
Ew.
That's too hot for me.
Kate said the humidity where she is makes it feel like it's about 20 degrees hotter than what it really is. That's exactly what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, the humidity makes it feel like you're breathing soup.
OG,
you know what I mean?
76% humidity. Yep. Yeah.
So, has anybody ever been to Singapore?
Mm-mm. Is it really there?
If you want to talk about humidity, it's over 100% humidity.
Ew, gross.
Bella filmed a Samsung when they launched the Samsung Galaxy 10.
Mm-hmm.
She filmed a commercial there. It was shot in Singapore. Don't ask me why. So they flew us to Singapore, and it was outdoors. It was an outdoor commercial.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to follow her around on set, which was outdoors, with one of them misting fans. Like 3 people everywhere she went would be just following her with one of those little misting fans.
Oh, wow.
But I was just a mom. So, and then when she had to wait in between takes, they would put her under a tent that had a mister. But I was just a mom. You know what I mean? I was baggage. So I didn't get any of that treatment. I just had to melt. I thought I was going to die. It was 116 with 100% humidity.
Ew, that's miserable.
I almost took all my clothes off. I'm not even kidding.
No kidding.
I was literally so hot. I was contemplating just going down to my bra and underwear and sitting there and didn't give a shit.
God, no doubt. Exactly.
It was awful.
God for air conditioning. I'm sure glad they got mine fixed finally after how many times of having them here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when you walk off the plane and get slapped with it. It was exactly what it felt like, OG. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
And then when she got done shooting the commercial, it was supposed to be a 2-day shoot. And I was like, oh, hell no, you're shooting this in 1 day. Mm-hmm. I changed all the contract. I didn't care. Like, I broke contract. I'm like, listen, we're not doing it. She's a minor. I'm not having her in this environment. And to work in this environment, it's too much for a minor. And I used that card. And I had the shoot cut down to 1 day. Because I literally... And she was in a heavy costume.
Ew.
That girl is so resilient.
No kidding. Dang.
And she had to, you know what they did too? She had to make the hardest shots. I don't even know how she made these shots. They lined up 10 rings on a 20-foot pole. They put these rings, the shape of a 0 for the 10, mm-hmm. and they crisscrossed them. So where, you know what I'm talking about? When you put 2 rings right next to each other, overlapped, and then there's a little hole in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they did with these poles. She had to shoot through the little hole in the middle, through 10 of them, and hit the target dead center.
Whoa. That's crazy.
With no practice, because how do you practice that?
Well, exactly. And she did it.
Yeah, hell yeah, she did it, but it took her some takes. And I'm like, she's not doing this tomorrow. You get what you can get today, and we're done. Yeah. Because they never told us what the weather or any of that was going to be. And it's crazy because other countries don't have child protection laws, labor laws like we do.
Oh, I never thought about that.
There's a lot of countries that don't. And it was, I threw a massive fit. I was a stage mom emoji. I threw a fit.
I would have too.
She could have passed out. Anything could have
Yeah.
happened to her. I
Damn.
wasn't even worried about myself.
Right. You're more worried about her.
I just couldn't believe they didn't put that in a contract.
Yeah. That would have been kind of important to know.
I can show you guys the commercial. Let me see if I can grab it off YouTube. Hold on a minute. I don't know if it's still up. This was 3 years ago. Because that was when they launched the Galaxy 10. And we might not even have access to it here. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because you know how you sometimes can't get things from other countries. But I'll do a really quick search. Hold on. Singapore Galaxy 10 commercial. What, Quincy? I know. Your dad said he looked at it and you did something with the washer when you put it together.
And the seat's broken now.
No, what did you do to the seat?
It broke.
How did the seat break? What do you mean? When was it broke?
I think I was stepping on it when I was taking the tire off.
Oh, so that's great. So he just broke his $700 electric bike that he got for Christmas.
No. Oh, that's not good. What's wrong with it? The seat's broken?
And he can't get the wheel off. And
Oh,
he broke the seat stepping on it, trying to get the wheel off because he got a flat tire.
Oh, no.
Let's see. I found one from Bangladesh. The commercial. Bangladesh commercial. Why would I not have a Singapore one, right?
Right.
Oh, I can't find it. There's too many commercials to try to go. Oh,
That's
wait, maybe
okay.
this
You
is
can
it.
find it another night.
The Singapore Girl TV commercial. Oh, no, that's for Singapore Airlines.
Page says life with teen boys.
Yeah. He's a really good kid. It's just, I worked really hard to get him that bike.
Mm-hmm.
It, like, hurts my heart.
Right.
That he broke it.
When did he get it?
For Christmas. It was his Christmas present.
Oh, no. So he hasn't even had it all that long.
No. And I don't really feel comfortable with him learning to drive in LA and being on the freaking freeway and all that at his age. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because kids make dumbass decisions. And their brains aren't fully developed until they're 21.
Right.
And they make badass decisions. I mean, I think it's even longer. I think it's 25, actually, until your brain's fully developed.
Yeah.
So I don't know why our age for driving is so low, because these kids can't make quick decisions the right way. And I just don't feel like he needs to be on a freeway. So he likes to go to the gym and he likes to go, places. So that was my alternative. I got him an electric bike.
Sure.
But they're expensive.
Oh, yeah. Well, darn it. Paige, your son turns 21 in October.
We'll have to take it to the bike shop, Quincy. You put it on too tight when you changed it. Your dad told me.
Don't tighten that. It clicks in the place.
What?
It clicks in the place.
Well, then I don't know what you did. We're going to take it somewhere. Okay, we'll take it somewhere. I'll call around tomorrow. So there'll be more money out the door. I can't find a commercial, guys. There's too much to go through. But I will find it, so I'll show it to you. It is a good commercial.
Blissful said, I just saw the time.
Yeah, it's late.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 53 and my mom still says, what the hell is wrong with you? Did I say that? Bafangul. They paid her like a lot of money to shoot that commercial.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They should have for those kind of working conditions.
Yeah. Sarah, it might still be on. You think? Oh, there's your cat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look. I don't know. I don't know what kind of warranty I did get, actually, to be honest with you. That would be in all my paperwork, right? Like my stuff, like the booklet and stuff.
Yeah, I would think so.
It asked me if I wanted to buy an extended warranty, and I, of course, like a dumbass, should have and didn't. Hey,
Hi,
Foxy.
Foxy and Foxy.
Long time no see, girl. How are you?
Paige, it's 3 in the morning where you're at. Yeah, it's 2:15 here.
All right, Sarah. That makes me feel better. I'll check it out. I hope so. Wonder how that would work, though, because I bought it on Amazon.
I don't know.
What have you been up to, Foxy? That's what Foxy's known for, Leanne. Anytime
Yes.
I've ever been in a chat with Foxy anywhere in the community, she's very respectful and says hi to everybody, literally,
Yes.
and tags them and types it out,
That's
which
awesome.
I think is nice. Because I get lazy. I don't even like, if there's a lot of people in the chat that I know and want to say hi to, I'll just not even tag. I'll just write their names instead of the @ so that they get highlighted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's very nice of her that she does that.
Yeah.
Makes people feel special.
Yes, it does.
We're just hanging out, being boring, Foxy.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, blabbing about all kinds of stuff.
Shooting the wind.
Yep.
Probably got ourselves in trouble for bitching.
We're always in trouble no matter what we do anyway.
I'm sure we are. I kind of went on a tangent.
Oh, well. What you said was true.
You know, it was. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut, though. That's the Italian in me. I gotta let it out or I get anxiety.
I was just going to say it was better to vent and get it off your chest.
And who better to vent to than our friends here?
That's right.
I'm eating chicken noodle soup for dinner at, what time is it? Midnight. Is it 2 a.m. for you?
Yeah, it's 2:15.
So it's 3 a.m. for Paige and 71.
Yep.
Blissful, what time is it for you? OG, you're still on my time, right? I always forget where she's at. Oh, wait, no. It's Texas, right?
She'd be on the same time as me.
Yeah. No, Texas is East Coast. Is it Central?
No, it's Central.
I didn't know that.
Blissful says it's 3 a.m. there.
It's late. Is everybody tired?
A little bit.
Are you?
Yeah, I have to get up in the morning, go to the doctor, but no.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about your doctor's.
No, that's fine. I just got to go and get my ankle checked out.
You gonna come? OG, when you come, are we gonna meet up for coffee and a smoke? Or lunch? You have to adult all day tomorrow, but so I'm off tomorrow. So I am not doing shiznit. Well, I have to do I have a meeting I have to prep for, but.
Do you get to sleep in a little bit?
Yeah.
Good.
I already told Bella and Quincy, do not wake me for anything.
There you go.
But sleeping into me, because I get up for 5.
Yeah.
Work. So sleeping in for me is like 7.
Right.
So
True.
And I'll tell the kids before I go to bed, do not wake me up. And then I'll be up before them anyway. Okay, I can meet you. I can go there. I've never been there, so that would be fun.
There you go. Fun.
I'm supposed to go to San Diego in 2 weekends from now, too.
Fun.
Remember, I told Bella to go to that
Mm-hmm.
show? I want to go back and spend a weekend because it was really pretty. Paige said, okay, this shows my age. Good Lord. I just say hi to everyone in chat when there's a lot. I did not know that at would highlight their name. Aww. Yeah, it does. It highlights your name. I mean, a lot of people just say hi too because it is a lot. But Foxy always has done that ever since I've ever been anywhere with her. And it's nice because it makes you feel special. I don't know. I notice when people don't say hi to me.
Paige said she's tired, but she has to stay awake to pack her husband's lunch.
Aren't you sweet?
That is sweet.
Oh, you are. It's right next to Laguna. Yeah, let's go to Dana Point. That would be fun. Me and Bella went to Dana Point. We went to I forget the name of the boat. Oh, it's David's Locker, and you go on a boat, Liam,
Mm-hmm.
and they take you out into the ocean, and you see whales and pods of dolphins follow the boat, and
Cool.
they have a big net that you sit on that goes over the ocean off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not in the water. You're in a net. You know what I mean? It's higher up. And then the dolphins swim right under the net. It's really cool.
Oh,
Davies Locker, yep. It's so cool to see the whales. And then when we went to Catalina Island, you have to take a boat from LA, from Long Beach to the island.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when all that fighting between me and Natasha was going on. I remember I was on a boat.
Yes.
And I'm like, I do not have time to fight with her. I'm literally on a boat with my husband right now. And we saw whales, 2 whales, and tons of dolphins that day. And I think I saw a shark fin, but I can't be positive.
Yikes.
Oh, you do go fishing on their chart. Oh, cool. Paige said we will be married 34 years and God bless you, girl. 34 years. 41.
Fun.
Oh, Lord. And you're still making his lunch. That's sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, did you? Oh, gee. Where did they have? Was it near you? Blissful said, I have a big mud puddle and there's a frog.
Oh, funny.
There's no whales in your mud puddle? No mystery fish? That's cute. All right, Leanne's falling asleep. I can tell. Oh, there you are. I was asking where you were, morning Betty. She said, hey, girls, Christiane, can I bum a cigarette and a coffee? I was just telling everybody about an hour ago. Where's morning Betty? She can have a coffee and cigarette with me.
You were asking that.
Oh, gee. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That would be fun to live next to a venue and you can listen to the concerts for free.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I would love that. That sounds fun. Sitting out at night with the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's here, but now we're getting ready to go because Leanne's falling night because she has to get up for a doctor's. No, you got to get up for a doctor's appointment. That's more important.
Need to. I probably should get some sleep.
Yes. All right, guys, we're going to go because Leanne has a doctor's appointment bright and early in the morning. So we'll be on tonight tomorrow, though. And then,
yep,
we'll be on. I have a meeting at 3:30 my time. It'll be about, I have to host it too. So 3:30 to about 4:30, which will be, what is that? 7:30 Eastern?
Yeah, 6:30 Central.
And then morning, Betty, I can't figure your time out. I tried to math it. I always mess it up. But we will be on. Oh, you got to hear Dave Matthews?
Oh, cool.
I'm jealous. I love Dave Matthews. Although his first hits, I can't remember the name of the damn song because I'm tired. Gives me bad anxiety because it reminds me of my breakup with my college boyfriend because that song was popular. What was his first song? The first one.
Oh.
That made him famous.
Mm-hmm.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, and my brain's too tired to think of it.
It's 7:22 on Thursday night. Good morning, buddy. We could only rewind. She's living in the future, everyone. We're in the past. This is when the past meets the future.
Mm-hmm.
Under the table. Yes. So I can't listen to that song because it gives me anxiety because I think of that jack off. He's a jag off. All right. He was hot though. We'll see you tomorrow. I just don't know what time. It'll probably be like 8 p.m. our time, my time, Pacific. So, but we'll be on. So have a good night. Wish Leanne luck with her
Everybody.
appointment. Trump still lives in the future. Yeah, he does. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.